We are live out here at KVUE Stadium, where tonight the U.S. Women's National Soccer Team will break into the pitch. Since this is the team's first appearance in Austin, soccer fans are finding ways to make the players feel right at home. Here's KVUE's Brittany Flowers.
They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And soccer supporters in Austin have been getting ready for their first impression on the U.S. Women's National Team. The U.S. soccer supporters, also known as the American Outlaws, are ready to cheer and chant, but their support won't only be auditory.
But one of the big things we're doing is building a tifo. It's basically a big mural on some fabric that's going to be raised up while the team's coming out.
It features splashes of red, white, and blue, a soccer ball with a crown that has 4 stars representing the 4 World Cup wins, and defender number 19, Crystal Dunn.
Have you ever been on a tifo before?
I don't think so. No, this would be the first time.
Dunn says when she heard about the tifo, many emotions ran through her head.
I feel like I've reached a part in my career, a point in my career where I, feel like I'm seeing my face and my name in more things. And that's a really cool feeling.
Dunn is an NCAA women's soccer champion, an NWSL champion, and a World Cup champion. But her accomplishments on the field are only part of the reason the supporters group decided to honor her.
We're celebrating individual players who make all of us extremely happy, but also represent something bigger than what soccer is.
I'm such a huge advocate for representation, obviously, in our sport and the constant push for diversity. And I just think for me to be on something so big and so huge really means a lot to not just me, but like to those that do look like me, who feel like they can see themselves in me and, want to be inspired to play the sport.
Not only is this her first time on a tifo.
Have you ever been to Austin before?
I have not.
It's also her first time in Austin.
And I hear really great things about it.
So they say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And Austin is doing what it can to ensure it's a good one.
Austin is like my new place. I got my tifo there. We're playing in the brand new stadium. And I just hear nothing but great things about the city. So I'm really excited.
Oh man, I'm excited too. Let me just tell you something. Crystal Dunn, she's short. She's only 5'1", but this thing is enormous. It takes up like the entire supporter section. It's like 50 feet. So this is the biggest Crystal Dunn will ever be.
So this is like 10 times the size of actual Crystal Dunn.
Correct, yes.
Hey, but this is so cool for so many reasons. You mentioned that it's believed that this is the first time that a black player has ever been on a tifo before. Mm-hmm. That's so awesome. We talked to Midge Purse yesterday, another African-American player, just about what this means. Representation matters, both when it comes to, little girls seeing Crystal Dunn on a tifo,
yeah,
but also when it comes to maybe people who don't look like Crystal Dunn. Important in so many different ways.
Yeah, so it'll be very cool. If you're at the game tonight, definitely be looking for it. The crazy thing, people work on this for weeks and weeks. It's up for like maybe 2 minutes. So if you're at the game, keep your eyes on the supporter section for that 2 minutes, and then they take it down and it's gone forever.